Hey everybody, Robert here with brpautodesigns.com. Today I'm going to be doing a video install on our Jeep Wrangler JKU subwoofer boxes. This is going to be for all of you that have purchased our boxes and want to know how to install them. This will troubleshoot and show you how to work around it, how to make it work, and how to install it. That way you're not having issues with them. So what we've got here is we've actually taken our JK box, as you can see. That's the box. What we want to do right off the bat from the beginning is get your box, okay? Get the subwoofer that you're going to be installing, whatever brand it is, whatever kind. Get your subwoofer. We've got, in our case, we've got this P2 by Rockford Fosgate. I'm going to turn this over. I try to align it, depending on your sub, if it has lettering or whatever, you want to try to align it so it looks correct. So I'm going to align it here, as you can see. And then what you want to do is, once you got it where you want it, I like to pre-drill the holes of the subwoofer box. And the reason why I do that is when you put in a new screw, you end up damaging the wood. And if you ever need to remove that subwoofer from it, if it blows or whatever, you need to replace it. You want to keep the integrity of the wood good. So the best way to do it is, once you got it lined up, like in this case, we're going to make the holes. And if you look, like Rockford Fosgate and a lot of manufacturers, they started making these elongated areas for you to screw on the bolts. And the reason why they did that was for that same reason. So if you were to not pre-drill and drill a hole in there, down the road, if you need to remove the subwoofer and replace it with another one, you move the screw over this way, because that integrity is gone on that the original place where you screwed on the bolt. So now I'm just gonna vacuum this up, and then I'm gonna do the other box as well. Okay, so now the next step that we're gonna do is, before we actually mount the boxes into our Jeep, what we wanna do is get the brackets out. So they're gonna come, if you buy the right side, it's gonna come with the driver, or there's a driver and passenger side. So they will come with labels on them. So make sure that you get, when you get your box, if you're getting the pair, make sure you do not mix them. If you're getting one, then you'd be fine. But like I said, get your brackets. You're gonna get, in this case, we're doing the passenger side. We're gonna pull the box to the side. It's gonna come with your screws. We're gonna open this up. Nuts and bolts. I said screws, sorry about that. Put that aside. It should come with 4 screws and 8 washers. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna take this bracket, put this through here, and then put it through the hole. Okay, we're gonna do one at a time. And there's one. Do not tighten these at all. That is the very last thing we're gonna do. For now, everything has to be left loose. Okay, we're gonna do this here. Now, if you notice, our holes are a little bit bigger than they need to be. And the reason we did that is, when you're adjusting it, depending on the carpet, in some areas, some Jeeps, it's really thicker than others. For some reason, it's just weird. So we made sure that the holes are a little bit bigger to make sure that you can adjust it, okay? But like I said, I just put those on loosely. We're not gonna tighten anything. Make sure you do not tighten anything. I can't stress that more. So now we're gonna do the front one. Do the same thing. Bolts go in. So now we take the same thing for the other one. And leave it like that. Everything should be loose, like I said. So now we're gonna take this to the Jeep, and we're gonna start mounting them. Alrighty, so now we're in the Jeep. We've already went ahead and installed the driver's side speaker box with the sub to save us time. So now we're gonna actually show you how we did that on the passenger side. First thing you want to do is, we have these 2 bolts that hold the hardtop down. You will need a T40 for that to remove them. Okay, you're gonna need this. You're gonna remove them with a wrench or whatever. You're just gonna go in there like so and remove them. Like I said, we've already loosened them, so I'm just gonna remove them all together. I'm gonna put them aside. Next step, we move this over here, is we're gonna remove the 18mm bolt that holds the back seat. Okay, put that aside. Now we can proceed to actually mount the sub box. First thing you want to do is we're going to run our wires. Here, let me put this aside. Put this here. You're going to do your connections. You got a positive and a negative there. We're going to run our wires. I've actually done it a little something different for my purpose. You're going to take your wires, and of course you're going to have a positive and a negative. We're going to connect our positive here and our negative here. Okay, once you do that, now I did this just so I put this quick disconnect on here just so I could show you guys more or less. I figured it'd be easier. Now we can connect it here. Of course, it does not come with any wiring or anything. You have to provide your own wiring. It's just the box itself. So now that we've got that there, we're gonna place it on top of the fender. The very first thing you need to do is bolt this down, okay? We want it bolted down. Move the box as far back as it'll go until this hits the screw. Now you can put the bolt on. Keep in mind, these are still loose. So are these. Do not tighten these. If anything, make sure you loosen these as far as it will go until you make your final adjustments. Okay? These down here and these should remain loose. Okay? Okay, let's pull this seat back. Put this back, and I always like to put a couple of towels and bunch them up because we want it to push back. Now we're going to start aligning the back connectors or the back bolts to the hardtop. So now we're going to find the bolts. Now we align the first one. As you can see, there it is. Now that we got that one going, now we can jump to the one in the front. Now that we're in the front, we're going to put this one here. Okay, so now you just tighten this up. Then you can tighten the back one up. Once you get those done, now you can go ahead and tighten these, okay? Make sure you guys follow this exact process, otherwise you're gonna have issues. Follow it step by step. Like I said, the very first one is the one down here. These are left loose and so is this. Then we do the ones behind the hardtop. Put those down. Once those are tightened, now we can proceed to this step, which now we can tighten these, and these are going to be an 11mm. So you're going to get your 11mm box wrench and socket, and we're just going to tighten them down. Then you go to the other one. Okay, so once you do this whole process, now you can go ahead and remove the towel. You can pull this forward. Okay, you can see they latch perfectly fine. The box fits perfect, there's no issues. But like I said, as long as you follow this process, this will be the same thing with all the JKs. We've got that. Now the very last is we can tighten these in here. The harder one is this one because you do have to go in through the back. But once you get it where you want it, or even this side, there should be room for you to stick your hand back there if you have thin hands like myself. Okay, boom. There it is. We're all set. So the box is completely installed. It's not going anywhere. What I do recommend is we put some caulking in the bolts or something, because we do make the holes a little bit bigger just so you can adjust as you need. That being said, Stevie, can you hand me some caulking? The washers do cover most of everything, but like I said, they do Sometimes they do leave a little gap like this one up here just because of the way that went out, and we want to make sure that it's completely sealed. So let it sit there. I'm gonna put a little on that one. Just roll it wherever you see, if you see like a little hole or something. And that's pretty much it. The final step is installing your subwoofer. We're gonna go ahead and install our subwoofer in here. We're not gonna show you the wiring diagram because depending on what ohmage you get, you might wire it completely different. But the most important thing is the install of the subwoofer box. Keep in mind, you will need the recline kit in order for these boxes to fit. Otherwise, they will not line up. If you don't have the recline kit, you could buy it online for about $60. We also sell it on our website for $60. You can find it on eBay, Amazon. There's plenty of places that you can get it. That being said, this is pretty much it. We're just gonna put the subwoofer in and we're gonna call it a day, and that'll be that. So let me finish up and we'll be good. Okay everybody, so now we're all finished up. As you can see, the boxes are installed. Everything is nice and neat. I'll have my son come in and actually do a real quick pan around for you. I'll show you guys that the seats fold forward without any issues and they latch back up as well. That being said, I think we are done here with everything that I had to show you guys. Okay, so if you guys just follow the directions from the beginning all the way to the end, you are gonna be good. Anyways, like I said, I'm done here. I wish you guys good luck. If you have any questions or concerns, you know, give us a call, contact us via email, brpautodesigns@cox.net, or give us a call at 480-569-3133. Anyways, good luck. If you like our videos, you know the drill. Hit the likes button, leave us a comment, and subscribe. All right, good luck. Bye.